Tuesday, June 19th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I'm meteorologist Matthew East here with you. The heat and humidity building across the region. I'll get into that in just a second. Let's take a spin around the radar this morning. And most of the state of North Carolina, South Carolina, quiet, although you do have some showers over in eastern parts of North Carolina, dropping south from southeastern sections of Virginia. And those are not severe. There's really not even any significant lightning with most of this activity as that's dropping southeast early here on this Tuesday morning. Otherwise, some areas of showers and storms from eastern Canada dropping into New York State there across the Great Lakes region. Then some big-time thunderstorms this morning over Minnesota, moving into Minnesota from northeastern South Dakota. In fact, one especially intense storm has been moving through Minneapolis and down Interstate 35 over the past half hour as I'm cutting this video during the 5 o'clock Eastern Time, 4 o'clock Central Time frame. Severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. Look at that bow echo there. There's some pretty intense winds along the leading edge of that. There's also been some pretty big hail at times. In fact, over 2 and 3 inch diameter hail with some of this activity as it's been moving through parts of Minnesota this morning. But again, around here it's pretty quiet. Notice the upper level pattern today, big ridge developing across the eastern United States, and that's going to hold through the end of the work week. But this is the GFS, and notice it tries to dig a trough down the eastern seaboard early next week. The trough is even more significant on the European model. So I do think we'll see the heat back down a bit as we get into early next week. There's the radar and satellite imagery this morning. Like I mentioned, a couple showers there over eastern parts of Virginia and North Carolina. Otherwise, just kind of a partly cloudy sky over a lot of the foothills and Piedmont. Pretty quiet start to the day. There's your temperatures. Lots of 60s on the board. Outer Banks there, Cape Hatteras at 73, a little cooler in Boone at 57. And there's the dew point temperatures. These dew points in many spots 5 to 10 degrees higher than they were when I was cutting the video at this point yesterday morning. So definitely getting muggier as well, and that increasing dew point trend will continue. Notice here on Stormcast, we'll see some 60s and 70s for dew points at times here over the next couple of days, so definitely a muggier setup on the way. Now, in terms of shower and storm chances, I think just a few isolated showers and storms try to form this afternoon and this evening, and even this morning, obviously, in some spots, but not a very big deal. I think the majority of the folks in the viewing area and in the region as a whole stay dry today. And really a lot of dry type of weather coming, although it's going to be getting hotter and muggier. Here's what's going on. High pressure offshore, not moving a great deal over the next couple of days. Just giving us a southwest flow, getting increasingly hot and humid over the next couple of days. So now that next front will eventually drop through here, maybe late Friday or Saturday, but what that will serve to do really is just increase the chance of some thunderstorms again by probably Friday afternoon, and then we'll see a gradual decreasing trend in our temperatures as we head into the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday time frame. Look at the highs today. 108 in Phoenix, 95 in Omaha, Chicago, a steamy 97, Minneapolis 92, 95 in St. Louis. And that hot air continues to build on in our direction over the next couple of days. So we're definitely going to see the heat taking hold. We're probably going to see some upper 80s to around 90 today, and then low 90s tomorrow, low and mid 90s Thursday, and highs greater than 90 for Friday and Saturday too, before we see that heat try to back down a bit by early next week. All right, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.